still rain out there when you were coming in?
Just kind of dreary. It was like that nuisance rain where you weren't really sure if it was raining or if it was just kind of like appearing.
I know. Like, do I take the umbrella or am I going to look ridiculous?
And
like,
what about your windshield wipers? This would you have to manually try to do them. But y'all, every drought counts when we're in a drought.
That's right.
Pulaski, which is one of our areas with an exceptional drought. That's the highest drought you can go. Actually got a really nice shower. So I think we can all rejoice with them and put up with some of that nuisance rain.
Yeah. What about the temperatures today?
So about that, we're not necessarily going to have backwards day, okay? So we're going to hit the high late morning into early afternoon, and I'm talking numbers in the low 60s. But as we go throughout the latter portion of our afternoon, that's when things are going to moderate back into the mid 50s before a big old drop comes in tomorrow. Yeah, we're talking Wednesday and Thursday. Highs only going to be in the 40s. Can't rule out a few flakes trying to fly. Not enough to build a big old snowman. Remember, our ground temperature is pretty warm, so whatever does fall will melt on impact, with the exception of upper elevated locations like the rooftop. Could see a little bit of a light dusting on some of those places, even your back patio, but this is not looking to cause any traffic issues whatsoever. Now, as we make our way into the weekend, temperatures go from below average to above, and we also have some rain chances that'll start to be sprinkled in, especially as we make our way into Saturday. Right now, though, it's the visibility. I mean, as Rebecca pointed out, I mean, you feel like you're into this cloud, and technically kind of you are, because we are picking up on some fog in some spots, and you've got that light mist associated with it. Current temperature in the city, 53 for our morning. Now, Lebanon, you'll notice you had a quick little splash of rain. Your temperature started out at midnight at 49. You're continuing to climb just a bit. Right now, you're at 53. And that's what I'm seeing across a lot of our areas. And that's to be anticipated. So over the next few hours, typically we would see temperatures bottom out ahead of sunrise and then climb throughout the day. It's kind of going to be a little different because we're actually going to have those highs slightly after sunrise going into lunchtime, and then temperatures will moderate back down. But your visibility, obviously something to note. We did have a dense fog advisory. It was anticipated to be with us until 6 o'clock, but it wasn't as widespread of an issue, so that has now expired. Nonetheless, you don't need an advisory to have fog, and that's exactly what we're picking up in a lot of spots, especially north of I-40 and just off west of I-65. Now, we continue to have some nice showers out there, but they're going to wrap up shortly. Right now, here's that cell that was some saving grace to Pulaski. Didn't fix your situation, don't get me wrong, but it was helpful. As we make our way into Lewisburg, we're seeing some rainfall, now seeing some light showers making their way into Bedford. The flow of this is coming in from the south, moving northward. Also seeing some rain now making its way into Kingston Springs. Mount Juliet had a nice soaking earlier. Castella Springs going into Lafayette, Hermitage Springs. That continues to move northward, and eventually it will exit out of Burkeville over the next little bit. And we could see one or two tiny sprinkles later, but this is the best chance for rain happening this morning, and you can tell it's only a fraction of what we did have yesterday. These temperatures, though, we've got 50s. You also have down to around 63 degrees as you make your way into McMinnville and Fayetteville. So we'll quickly peak. The numbers are going to moderate into the mid 50s as we make our way throughout the afternoon. This is not going to be a dramatic drop. We've been there. We've done that. Remember, we had highs right around 70 at midnight, and then we went throughout the day and they dropped into the 40s. It's not going to be that extravagant, but it will be noteworthy as that system does continue to pass. So once we get these rain showers out of here, we'll have one or two spotty little showers trying to squeeze out areas off to the far east, and then we'll see some sunshine filtering in, especially north and west. So over into Hopkinsville, Dixon, you'll have that taste. And then overnight tonight, if we can get this moisture to catch up to the cold air and the cold air catch up to the moisture, we could have a few snow showers. And I'll put this in motion without stopping it too much. And you can tell they're very sporadic, even seeing that chance for wintry mix tomorrow, but very localized in location as far as that is concerned. Your 7-day forecast, remember, we've already hit that high for a lot of us. If you haven't yet hit it, you will shortly. Afternoon temperatures are going to moderate into those 50s. Tomorrow morning, right around freezing in the city. Outlying areas, you will be freezing. Afternoon highs, 45. We'll have a chance for some, not a lot, wintry mix. We're back into the 20s starting off our Thursday, and after high 47, flirting with freezing on Friday morning. By Friday afternoon, 53. Rebecca, then clouds will be on the increase, and temperatures also headed up as we'll have a weekend in the mid to upper 50s. Don't get overwhelmed by the icon, though. I'm not looking at a complete washout, but Saturday does look be the best chance for some more rain.